Today we will discuss very important point related to the working of potentiometer. Look at this circuit diagram. I have taken two cells, one whose EMF is to be determined and two which supplies constant current to the potentiometer wire. This cell is called driver cell as it drives the potentiometer. In other words, we can say that it makes the potentiometer ready to use. So when we measure EMF of any cell, this must be in your mind that EMF of this cell, which is also called a standard cell, must be less than the EMF of the driver cell. If it is not so, then you will not be able to obtain balancing length on the potentiometer wire. If you are unable to find balancing length on the potentiometer wire, you cannot find the value of EMF of this cell easily. Sometimes in the question, this is asked that, can you measure the EMF of a cell using a potentiometer in which constant current is supplied by using a driver cell of less EMF? Certainly not. If you want to measure it, you will require extra connection. And what extra connection will you do for measuring this EMF which is greater than this EMF? For greater value of EMF, balancing length will go after B. And we have a scale up to B only. So we need to shift the balancing length between A and B, between the ends of the potentiometer wire. And to do so, we need to connect a resistance of suitable value in parallel to the potentiometer wire. When a resistance of suitable value is connected in parallel to the potentiometer wire, resistance of the potentiometer wire gets reduced. And as you know, that resistance is directly proportional to length, so balancing length is also reduced. And null point will shift between A and B, and balancing length can easily be obtained. Second question is asked that, can you measure EMF of the EMF which is very small, say in millivolt, using a potentiometer in which constant current is supplied by the source driver cell of EMF 2 volt? We can measure it, but not accurately. If the value of this EMF is negligibly very small or very small, then null point will be very close to A, and balancing length will be less than the least count of the meter scale, which cannot be measured accurately. If you want to measure very small EMF accurately using the given potentiometer, you need to connect a resistance of suitable value in series, or in other words, you can say that you will require to increase the sensitivity of potentiometer. So when a resistance is connected in series, then resistance of potentiometer wire increases, and as a result, balancing length increases, and which can be measured easily. Third question is there any effect in the value of balancing length if a resistance, high resistance is connected in the external circuit with standard cell and galvanometer? No. As potentiometer works on null deflection method, that is, at null point, no current flows through this path. So it does not matter whether you have connected high resistance or low resistance or no resistance in this circuit. The balancing length is not affected when any resistance is connected in this external circuit with the drivers with the standard cell and galvanometer. Next is, what will be the effect in the measurement of EMF or balancing length if internal resistance of this source, driver cell, is changed? I have already told you in the principle that purpose of this cell is to supply constant current to the potentiometer wire. It makes the potentiometer ready to use. So internal resistance, a change in internal resistance of the driver cell will not affect the balancing length of the potentiometer.